Okay, now I've got the stream started up and working properly. I don't know why, but when I opened up the game and then switched over to the Twitch tab and started the stream, I actually, I wound up, for some reason, trying to click back on the game caused it to close. Anyway, let's do new game, because of course I haven't played this game before. We're going to do Amateur Sleuth, because, again, haven't played this game before. So, our story starts in an electrical lab in Colorado. I'm a giraffe. Yes, thank you again for gifting this to me. I appreciate it. I like his sweater. Uh-oh. Okay, so that is the victim that we need to solve the murder of. Scientist found electrocuted in laboratory. Murder suspected in death of Niko Jovic.
Nancy, you made it. Good.
You couldn't tell me much earlier. What's the story?
You'll find all the information in Niko's desk drawer. The combination is 171943.
Got it. I'll need full access to the lab and a cover.
For the cover, say you're doing due diligence for a new investor. I'll back you up if anyone asks. But full access to the lab? No.
Thank you
It's
for
too
that.
dangerous.
If I can't investigate everything, I might have a problem on my hands.
All right. I'll have Ellie set up a demo for you. But that's it. The equipment in this lab is extremely dangerous.
Got it.
Approach the case how you want, but I think I know where you should start. Ryan. The police really thought she might be behind Niko's murder. They just couldn't prove it. She built the machine that killed him, and supposedly she'd threatened him. Start there. I've got to leave the office. If you need me, I'll be on my phone. Good luck. Stay safe. And please, help me do right by Niko. He was a brilliant scientist and a good man.
Alright. Okay. Niko Jovic. So let's go into Niko's office. Before I continue, can you hear the game and my voice just fine, or do I need to adjust one or the other? Also, I have a dilemma. I have two milks here, strawberry and chocolate, but I don't know which one I should drink first. I need some help. Anyway, so let's look around Niko's office. Yeah, okay, so that's locked. We can't get into it yet. The game volume? Okay. Hang on. I'm in the audio settings right now. But I just bought these. I don't want to drink plain white milk. Okay. Okay. I increased the volume of the game. How's that? Alright, yeah. Chocolate sounds good. Whoopsies. Yeah. Sorry, I meant to look over here. And, I think there's a book you can pick up here. No, I guess not. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's Nikola Tesla. I'm not sure, though. I can't remember what Tesla looks like. Interesting. I'm just,
It looks like it's missing the opening mechanism.
Oh yeah, that's for a puzzle that we do later. We can actually get the opening mechanism from Ryan. No, I haven't played this before. I've watched, Argle Fump on YouTube play it, but I haven't played it myself. Okay. This is a dancing pigeon. Yes, hi, Aerospawn. I think if you make it dance 8 or 9 times, you'll get an Easter egg, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I guess it was just 7. Alright, that is the future omelet of secrets.
I need to find a way to fix this.
Alright, so we've got an audio player there, or at least I assume that's what it is.
This
Okay.
must be the drawer where Victor put the case file.
Alright, I'm gonna turn it down on my end just a bit. Alright, so he said the code is 171943. Alright. Okay. So this is the victim, Nico. He was 61 years old. Body discovered in Tesla coil lab by Ellie York. Body removed by coroner. Okay. Mason Quinto. He works the day shift. Ellie York, she works the night shift. Ryan Kilpatrick, she works during the day. And then Gray Courtwright, he works during the night. And Victor Lawsett, that's Nancy's boss. Okay, yeah. Just this says, Nancy, here are the notes from the police investigation. Keep the contents of the file to yourself and do not remove it from Nico's office. If anyone should discover the file on you, your cover will be blown. Victor. Alright. Alright. Read the
That's
case
done.
file.
Did that.
Yeah. There was a login irregularity from the night of the murder. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I think we do something later on with the dancing pigeon, but I'm not completely sure. Okay. I don't know what that's for, but we'll probably come back to that later. Uh-oh.
Hello, Nancy. I forgot to tell you, we've been having a lot of outages lately.
Funny you mention that. I think you're having one right now.
It's nothing to worry about. We've got backup on the big systems. Most of the time, Gray can get things back online in an hour. Occasionally it takes a while, but rarely does it come close to the critical window.
Critical window?
Some of the equipment can get unruly when the power supply isn't consistent. Don't worry about it, though. Take the time to get settled. Catch up on sleep. All right. Gotta run.
Okay. So, looks like they're having a power outage.
Okay, what's that? Ah, come on.
I guess Nancy's not very good at
Ow,
walking
my
in
toe.
the dark.
Ooh.
Alright. So I'm going to set the alarm for morning because I want to go talk to Ryan because Ryan is the prime suspect.
This was not what I expected when I set the alarm.
Okay, and just so you know, it doesn't matter when you set the alarm, that's going to go off either way.
You, come with me.
What's going on?
No chit-chat. Come, now. We need to get the system shut down before the grid goes critical. Get all those switches powered off. I'll do the rest.
Could this have been used to keep the power on? I need to keep this together with any other evidence I find.
Okay, so my solution with this is just to go like that.
Nice work. Now get out.
Who are you? What just happened?
If the grid had gone critical, we'd all be dead right now. I'm Gray. I don't care who you are. Don't tell me. Get out.
Okay, so that is one of the suspects of the murder. That is Gray Courtwright. power off the electrical
Did that.
grid. Alright, so this is the lab, and we're going to need a key to get in there. Even though Victor said that we're not supposed to go in there, we're going to go in there. You know we are. You know we're going into the lab. Alright, so here's the lounge. Like I said, I think that's Nikola Tesla. Yeah. Huh. Kinda weird how I can't really, grab any of these books. That's weird. Like, I can look at them, but I can't grab any of them. What does that say? Okay. Interesting. Stop madness, prevent office supply kidnapping. Okay,
I need to
let's
find the power knob before I can use it.
Alright. Out of order. Well, that sucks. Okay. Okay. It's nighttime right now, so I'm going to set the alarm for daytime now, so that way we can actually talk to Ryan.
Hey there, Nancy Drew.
Hi, Deirdre.
Are you in Colorado by any chance?
Yes, how did you know?
Some friend of my dad's called me for a reference for you.
And you gave him a good reference?
Well, I told him the truth.
That was very nice of you.
Was it? By the way, don't make a habit of it. Okay? Bye.
Wait, hang on a sec. I might need some outside help with this case.
Did you forget that I don't like you?
No, but I know you're studying criminology, and maybe someday I could help you out.
Oh, a non-specific promise with the word someday. Sounds too tempting to ignore. Yet, here I go.
Okay, that is Deirdre Shannon. Oh, this is the book. Yep, that's Nikola Tesla. Okay. Alright, so we can keep that evidence. Alright. Oh wait, no. I didn't take it? I guess I can't take it with me. So, yeah. Alright. Nico. I'm gonna try out that combination like you said. Okay, so, 1, 7, 2, 9, 5, 6. Oh. There's another Easter egg. Cryptic Ovion. That's funny. Thanks for that, Easter egg. Thanks for the Easter egg code. I appreciate it. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Okay, that's the lounge. Yeah, I haven't played this game before, so I don't really know my way around here fully. Okay, that's the elevator. Wasn't there a board over here that I can read? Yeah, there you go. Periodic table of elements. Okay. Security. Oh, looks like we can't get in there. Oh yeah, I forgot. Gray Courtright doesn't work during the day. He works during the night. So, yeah. Alright, so, I don't know where Ryan is exactly, but, you know, I'm memorizing. I'm memorizing my way around. Very good business sense. Well, to be fair, most people don't really, they tend to attack not really in broad daylight. Robbers and thieves and stuff, they usually tend to attack at night yeah. Okay, so I think, yeah, these are the offices where Ellie and Mason work. Tesla coils. Alright, so we can keep the book about Tesla coils with us.
If it looks like I'm busy, that means I'm busy.
What are you working on?
Okay,
It's
this
immensely
is
complicated.
Mason.
Get a postgrad in advanced math and electrical engineering, then I'll explain it to you.
Put it in layman's terms.
Fine. There's this shiny magic that lives in the power lines, and it's dangerous and sly like a fox. And I'm using math to trick it into leaving the power lines, without accidentally making everyone die.
That sounds like you're working on the wireless transmission of electricity to me.
If you want to put too fine a point on it, go ahead, stranger. Which brings me to my next point.
Who am I?
Please let the answer be something that justifies me kicking you out of my workspace.
I'm here on behalf of a new potential owner.
Wrong.
No, that's correct.
No, I mean wrong answer for me. Not the answer I wanted to hear.
Did you work directly with Nico?
No one worked with Nico. We barely spoke to each other. That's the way he liked it. He practically lived in the lab. If he wanted to look at my work, he'd just root around in my hard drive.
So he'd come in here when you were gone?
No, he'd use the network.
He'd just snoop in your files? That seems kind of annoying.
Not kind of. Entirely. It's unethical, and it allowed him to steal.
Yeah, no, that's, yeah. Even if you are someone's boss, you don't have the right to steal their stuff.
What do you remember about the day Nico died?
More than I'd care to.
I imagine. Did anything stick out?
Yes, the police. It was weird. One of us killed Nico, and here they were, talking about a basketball game, like it was any other day.
You said one of us. Why? Why not say someone?
It's just an expression.
It's not an expression I'm aware of.
Don't be contrarian. It doesn't suit you.
Okay.
Do you know why Ryan would want to hurt Nico?
The police already asked the same thing.
Well, what did you tell them?
I said if I were to have killed Nico, it'd be because he stole my work.
Whoa, hold on.
It's just a for instance.
Is it?
Yes, that's because I think logically. I force myself to think from A to B to C, and so on. Ryan is all over the place. For her, it's A to zucchini, to that thing from TV, to maybe C, then on to some non sequitur. I don't trust anyone I can't explain.
It sounds to me like Mason doesn't trust anyone, then.
You mentioned Nico stealing your work. Can you prove that?
No.
You must be pretty upset about that.
Say what you really want to say.
Did the police know your feelings about Nico?
What a peculiar question.
Do you have a peculiar answer?
I do in fact have a peculiar answer. I actually told the police the truth. A more interesting question is, how is Ryan still a free woman?
Why shouldn't she be?
In this case, the smoking gun is a miswired Tesla coil that she built.
I mean, fair enough, but you know what they say, innocent until proven guilty.
Did you dislike Nico?
Very much so.
Would you go as far as to say you hated Nico?
I would go that far, and further. That guy was a jerk.
That seems a little disrespectful, considering...
Does it? Am I supposed to pretend he's great now that he's dead? Lots of jerks have died, and he's one of them. He's a dead, brilliant, jerk madman. The world would be much better off if he'd lived to share more of his intellect. But I selfishly am glad I'll never have to deal with him again.
I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, he makes several good points. I mean, yeah. Well, if you ever have any tips, just let me know.
What's so special about Tesla?
If you have to ask that, you haven't done your research.
I mean, to you, what brought you here?
The work. I turned down Los Alamos in a tenure-track position to be here. Most people don't know this, but the majority of Tesla's work was confiscated by the FBI.
Why?
Could be he was designing weapons. Could be he had a breakthrough that threatened the energy magnates. Don't know. It's all been hidden. What matters is, there's a little bit still here. I always suspected Nico had some squirreled away, and I'd be able to find it. But either he didn't, or I couldn't.
You said you were searching for Nico's work. Did you ever look in Nico's personal things?
Of course I looked.
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't be surprised if the FBI confiscated Tesla's work just because they were jealous that he discovered something that they couldn't.
It seems strange to me that you could be so blasé about a murder.
I deal with things on my own time. But if you are desperate to watch someone cry, Ellie's always available.
I'm not really desperate to see people cry. It's just that when someone is not very emotional or scared or like off-put by a murder, then I think that there's something not right with them.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye, Mason. Okay, so we can't go into Ellie's office because she's not here right now, and Mason will not let us go look in Ellie's stuff. Okay, there's the elevator. Okay. Alright, this is where Ryan works. There's Ryan. Whoa, Jesus!
I'm so sorry about that. Are we cool?
Yes.
Good. I was really hoping you'd be the type not to freak out about something like that. Not that you shouldn't. It's reasonable to freak out after a near-death experience. Not that that was super near-death, but you know, closer than what you get walking through most stores.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Good. I had a whole argument prepared about labs and the risks of working with machinery and the importance of forgiveness. Do you want me to hit all the bullet points?
That's not necessary.
Are you sure? I practiced. No, I get it. I'm Ryan.
I love how she holds out her hand for Nancy to shake it, but Nancy just doesn't. Yeah. You know, Ryan kind of reminds me of Entrapta from She-Ra and the Princesses of Power.
What do you do at the lab?
I'm so sorry, but I have to ask why you're here? Why are you here?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here to do due diligence for a potential new owner.
I'm sorry. I'm an adult, and there's nothing funny about what you just said. Whoa! Wait! Back to the information. We're getting a new owner?
Maybe, but first I need to ask some intrusive questions.
Oh.
I know you've gotten enough of this, I really do, but it's my job.
I've done worse things for my job.
Like what?
I build tools. They're not always used in a good way.
What do you mean by that?
I couldn't tell you about it if I wanted to. Confidentiality.
Yeah, it also kind of sounds like it's something she doesn't feel comfortable sharing.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Yeah, Ryan is kind of a loudmouth, but hey, I like her better than Mason. Alright, so I think I know what this is for. Oops. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to get snot from my nose. Hi K4. Yeah, Sir Simeon gifted me this game because I talked about playing it.
This could help getting into the lab.
I love how she just says that within earshot of Ryan. I mean, maybe Ryan's just busy. Okay, let's see. Investigate Ryan.
Haven't done that.
Oh, I'm not finished with that yet. Oh, hang on. I gotta go grab my phone charger. My phone's about to die. Yeah, she basically is. I mean, if Nancy wasn't a little bit of a kleptomaniac, then she, okay, security office, do not remove. Okay. If Nancy wasn't a little bit of a kleptomaniac, then she couldn't get half of her cases done. Also, kleptomaniac is spelt with a K. Look over here.
Is this your motorcycle?
It's my sweet ride! But it's not done yet. But I'm working on it.
Well, if we see in her inventory, she's currently working on, she actually, in Nancy's inventory, she has a bag that she keeps evidence in. Okay. 15 things you never knew about electricity. Okay. Let's see. Investigate Ryan. Okay. Find enough evidence to prove the case against Ryan. Start by following up on the information from the case file. Okay. Explore.
Check.
Yep, check.
Check.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't met everyone at the lab yet, I don't think.
Still have to do that.
Yeah, like, I did technically meet Gray, but we haven't spoken to him yet. So, like we haven't properly spoken to him. Also, what the heck is this thing right here? It looks like an owl. Yeah, English is a clusterfuck. Yeah. I woke up early today because I had to do a driving evaluation. Basically, there was this guy that I drove with, and he basically critiqued my driving to tell me what I needed to improve on and such. And, yeah, I still have a lot I need to work on as far as driving goes. Also, I love how Nancy's pillows are, like, Cocoa Kringle covered. I wonder who usually sleeps in the other bed. So I'm gonna set it for nighttime so I can talk to the characters that are in during the night, which are Gray and Ellie.
Hey there, champ. How's my favorite buddy?
What do you want, Deirdre?
What do I want? This is about what you want, Nancy Drew.
Is that so?
It could not be more so. I come bearing apologies. I want to help you, Nancy Drew. I want to be your girl on the inside of the exciting world of criminology.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Because apparently it still counts as plagiarism if you pay someone to write your paper. I mean, is capitalism dead? Because that's what it seems like.
And you want to help me because...
I made a bargain with my prof. If I can help an actual murder investigation, I'll get credit. So I help you, you help me collect data for my paper, and balance is restored to the universe.
How exactly can you help me?
I've got permission to use our criminal database. In fact, I already read up on the case.
That could come in handy. All right, it's a deal.
Great. Call when you need help, and I'll do what I can. Just don't call me when I'm busy.
Will do.
Yeah, okay. So, Deirdre is a girl from River Heights, just like Nancy. I know she was in the game Alibi in Ashes and also in the most recent one, Midnight in Salem, which I kind of want to play that one too, especially since it's like one of the newest ones. Maybe I'll do it after I'm done with this one. Yeah, no. Deirdre was in the game Alibi in Ashes. In that game, she was one of the suspects that potentially framed Nancy for starting the fire at City Hall. It wasn't her, obviously, but, you know, she was one of the suspects. I think she was also in a couple of the Nancy Drew books.
What do you know about surveillance video?
That you watch it?
Have you heard of cases where the video has been faked?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
How can you tell if the video's been edited in some way?
It's getting harder and harder to tell. But the number one thing you need to do is to make sure that you've got the original video feed. If you don't, analyzing the data file isn't going to do you much good.
Is there a way to know if I have the original?
Yeah, that's the detective part. Not in my wheelhouse.
But wasn't Nancy Drew always 3D? I don't know. I watched a little bit of the of Argle Thump's Let's Play of Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. Me personally, my biggest critique is I don't like that Nancy has a new voice, but you know, everyone deserves a chance to shine. It's just that I'm really attached to Lonnie Manella's voice for Nancy.
I need you to check on 911 calls the night of the murder.
Consider it done. I'll text you the results.
Hey, Deirdre, I didn't mean for you to hang up on me.
What's up?
Okay.
You read up on the case, right? I don't understand why Ryan was under so much scrutiny but never sent to trial.
From what I gathered, something didn't add up with the video and the timeline. Someone had to be in the lab with Nico. Otherwise, he'd still be here today.
So, if her alibi stands up, it couldn't be her.
Exactly. Unless there's something big I'm missing.
Something's weird about this whole thing.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Figure this out.
I asked her about the night of the murder. She was pretty much mute. I'm undercover here. I can't push too hard. Can you see what you can find on your end?
I'll see what I can find. All I've got is the database. Don't expect any miracles.
Alright. Yeah, so that's all we can talk to Deirdre about at the moment. The next time you call her, she will have an answer about Ryan's alibi. But, yeah. Okay, no, that's Nico's office. It's nighttime right now. I'm gonna go talk to Gray, because, we just talked to him, actually, because, he, you know, said something about the grid going critical, and, you know, that was the first time we spoke to him. Hi,
Don't
Gray.
know you. Who let you in?
But we've already met. In the lab? Never mind. I'm Nancy. I'm here doing research for a new owner.
Just what this place needs.
You're not a fan of the idea?
Nope.
Why not?
Not a fan of most ideas.
That's a strange attitude for someone who works at a research facility.
Might be.
What do you do here?
Job description says security agent. Suppose it's more valid than not.
How long have you worked here?
Don't know.
Can you estimate?
Nah.
You're really not going to tell me how long you've worked here?
So it would seem.
Yeah. Gray is kind of a grouchy, grumpy old man, because, I guess everywhere has to have at least one of those.
What do you think of Mason?
Don't like him.
Why not?
I've got my reasons.
What are they?
Secret. No, actually, I hate him because he's up to something.
What?
I have no idea. Not for lack of trying.
Yeah, well, I think, in one of Nico's audio diaries, he mentions something about that, about Mason too. Like, he says something similar about Mason, but I don't remember.
What do you think of Ryan?
Hate her.
Why?
You're smart. Carry the sums. You'll get it.
I think it's because Gray is a grouchy, grumpy old man, and Ryan is not a grouchy, grumpy old man, so that's probably why.
Why were you so concerned about what Mason was up to?
He was messing with tech he didn't understand. I had to make sure he didn't do anything stupid.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, so, I know that there's a point where, oh hey look, it's the Schrodinger's cat theory. Okay. D F Z R H Q. Okay. Yeah, he does, but he's using it for his job, which is security. Okay.
Still have to do that.
Okay.
Still have to do that.
All right. Yeah. Journal. Observations. Binary chart in the hall might come in handy. Found a blank key card to find a way to get it programmed. Okay, I'm going to have to do all of these at some point. Okay, that's Nico's office. Like I said, I need to memorize my way around here. And since it's night, we can go visit Ellie, because she works the night shift. I have a cousin who, her fiance has 2 monitors. Okay. Can't get in there. I only have 1 monitor, and that's my laptop, which is what I'm playing this game on. Okay, that's Mason, and okay, here's Ellie.
Can I help you? What brings you here? School?
Actually, I'm checking the lab out for a new potential owner.
Oh yeah, Nancy, right?
Yes.
Ellie. Victor wanted me to show you the coil. I guess you could say you're lucky. Most people never get to see the inside of the lab. And we're not exactly up to giving tours, considering. Ready?
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Is this the coil that was responsible for Nico's death?
Yes. It's been rewired since that night. It never should have been set up that way in the first place.
Why was it wired that way? There must have been a reason, right?
Now, I need you to focus on what we are doing. It's very dangerous. What you're in right now is called a Faraday cage.
Well, how does it work?
Basically, it conducts the electricity away from whatever is inside it, keeping you safe. Here we go!
Cool.
Okay, that's it. Back to the office.
Thanks for the demo. Any chance you could let me look around in the lab sometime?
Nope.
That was a quick answer. Nope.
Is there a way into the lab without a key card?
No. Trust me, I've tried. I'm not great at remembering to bring my card, and Gray does not like letting me in.
Well, to be fair, Gray doesn't really seem to like anything, so don't take it personally, Ellie. I like all these flowers she's got around her desk. I think that one's an iris, if I remember correctly.
Can you tell me what you do at the lab?
In plain terms, I'm a research scientist.
How long have you worked here?
Some days feels like decades. I don't actually know. 2 years? Maybe a bit less.
Do you share the office?
In a way. Mason's station is over there. He's in during the day.
Yeah, we met Mason. He was a charm and a delight.
You said the coil should never have been wired the way it was the night Nico died. Why not?
Wiring the secondary and primary coils together is a good way to get yourself killed. Or someone else.
Well,
Are you sure it was Ryan?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
She said Nico insisted.
Does that sound like something Nico would do?
I never understood him. But if he was even a fraction as smart as his work leads me to believe, why would he do something so dangerous?
Even smart people do dangerous things. Scientists included.
Did you know Nico well?
No, but it wasn't for lack of trying.
So you weren't friends?
I don't know if he had friends.
He wasn't well liked?
No, it's not like that. I just don't think he needed people. Or if he did, then he hid it well. He was too much of a scientist.
Who else was here the night Nico died?
Gray. I think that's it.
Yeah, because if it was nighttime, then that would mean that Gray would be here. I mean, yeah.
You said Nico was too much of a scientist. What did you mean by that?
I'm organized in the way I think, but Okay, take Mason, for example. He lives his life the way I work.
How so?
In all of the ways. When he makes a sandwich, he alphabetizes the ingredients. He's not human. Not that it's hard to explain. Like if a computer had legs and a sweater, it'd be Mason. What it comes down to is, I'm 20%. Mason, maybe 60. Nico was 100% a scientist.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the first case of, like, a fictional genius, particularly a scientist, being antisocial. One of the most prime examples being Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory. It's not that he doesn't have friends, but it's just that Sheldon, he's kind of, sort of, a complete arrogant asshole, so yeah. Scientists usually tend to have very antisocial tendencies in fiction, I've noticed. So yeah, they find comfort in the world of knowledge, not people.
Why do you and Mason work opposite schedules?
I'm a night Ellie.
Any other reason?
And as a good Southern girl, I know if you don't have anything good to say, you keep it zipped, like this.
True. That's one of the first lessons they teach you as a kid. If you don't have anything nice to say, you don't say anything at all. It's as simple as that.
Did Nico have a hard time with people?
Not a hard time, not exactly. It was like he was plugged into a different current than the rest of us. People were to be studied and observed, but that was all he wanted. At least I hope that's how it was.
The girls say that you're too much of a scientist, too. That's pretty funny.
Was Nico close to anyone in the office? Did he talk to anyone?
Don't think so, really.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Ellie. It was nice talking to you.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Mason's not very forgiving. You don't want to be messing with his stuff.
Sorry, I was just a little curious.
You know, he's not here. Make you a deal. He's been lording his high-scored aggregation over me. Take him down, and I'll let you poke around.
Thank you, Ellie.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Yeah. When I was doing the thing with the driving instructor today, like he said, I still have a lot to work on, and there was a point where he was trying to teach me to keep up with the flow of traffic while looking over my shoulder to do lane changes at the same time, and we were going like 40 miles per hour, and going that fast was stressing me out. And like going that fast and not having my eyes on the road the entire time was stressing me out. Like, I know it's just standard. I know that's just part of it, but like, Jesus, it was so rough. Okay, laboratory. keep getting lost. Okay, so the game aggregation is over here, and we have to beat Mason's high score. We have to beat Mason's high score, in order to snoop around in his area. Okay, so we've got to beat this. Wait. I need... Okay. To clear the board, okay, to make a match, pieces must be adjacent either vertically or horizontally or both without being separated by a wall. And wall stops a piece when hit. Alright, I'll try this out. Alright, I think in amateur sleuth mode you have to get past like level 6 or something in order to beat Mason's score. If I remember correctly. Okay. I need to do this. Alright. There we go. And there's that one. And that one. Okay. And that. And that. And that. And that. If you complete level 3. Okay, well, I'll just keep playing. I'll keep playing just a little bit. There. There we go. There we go. There we go. You know, this is kind of fun. I'm pretty sure there are games like this in real life. So, that one. That one. This one. I'm gonna do that one. This. That. That. This. There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Oops. I meant to put it over the other way. Oopsie, my bad. Mm. 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 What kind of food you got? Mm-hmm. And then I can get rid of that. And then, this, that, 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 that. Music's getting all ominous for no reason. Mm. 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 Yeah. Okay, just gonna do that, and that, and this, and that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Past level 4. I don't know if I've beaten Mason's high score yet. I'm just gonna keep playing. I kind of like it. This is fun. There we go. There. There. There we go. And just like that. There we go. There you go. Go. Yeah, this game's pretty fun. I like it. The ghost of Thornton Hall. Yeah, that one's that's actually a pretty creepy one. I think the trailer was probably the scariest part of that game. There we go. Alright. Did that. Yeah. I'm just going to beat level 6, and then I think that should probably be enough, but I'm not sure. Okay. There we go. There you go. There's that. All right. Level 3 is enough. Level 3 is enough. All right. Yeah. Well, I'll try it.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Wow. Finished level 6. Okay. That should be enough. Quit. Nope. I need more.
That's done.
Okay. I also like the font for this game. It's cool. Alright, let's quit this. That was pretty fun. I liked that. Yeah. I like cheesy little arcade games like that. That was pretty fun. Sorry that took a while. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, Mason is absolutely an asshole. Yeah, I think I'm slowly learning my way around that game.
Hi.
I beat Mason's high score.
You did good, kid. This is me looking the other way. It's a limited time offer.
she says that, but it's actually not a limited time offer. She's actually going to let you snoop in Mason's area anytime you want. Forever, essentially.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye, Nancy.
I like how she keeps her pencils in a cup. Meanwhile, Mason over here, he just keeps his pencils here. You can actually mess around with his stuff if you want, and, like, if you leave it like that, next time you see him, he'll be like, ugh, someone's messing with my stuff. Okay. Password. Alright. Mason's area is password protected. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. E-O-N. Find the password for Mason's computer. A lot of people hide passwords near their desk. Try taking a closer look at his whiteboard. Okay. Let's see. I think that's Mason's keycard number. Yeah, exactly. That's where I got the quote where, you know, he only has one item in his trash bin. Okay. Yeah, I think that I think Mason's password is the, I think Mason's password is the name of Tesla's town. Like the place where Nikola Tesla was born in. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and check that book on Nikola Tesla, because I think that's what Mason's password is. Okay. Nope, that's the lab. Still can't get in there. I think in order to get in there, you have to bait Gray away from his desk, and then you can use his computer to program a key card. Okay, Tesla. Okay. He was born in Smiljan. Smiljan, okay. Remember that, Smiljan. Okay, yeah. If I remember correctly, yeah, that's the password to Mason's computer. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. Sorry, I was drinking my strawberry milk. No. No, the office is this way. S-M-I-L-J-A-N. There we go. Component designer. Okay, so this is for 3D printing, but thankfully that's not something we have to worry about for a long time. Record repository. Okay. Component craze. Okay, so that's another game. Trash.
Whoa. Ryan should never have been released. Better follow up on this.
Video HLLW510257. Okay. Alright, sounds great. Okay.
Did that.
Did that.
Can't check that off yet.
Oh, I haven't completely finished snooping in his area. I like how he has, like, these card things here. That's pretty cool. So, do you guys have any plans for Thanksgiving? Which, that's tomorrow. Normally I would go back to work on Thursday, but since, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, I don't work. Pretty sure none of us do, because the store where I work is closed. Oh yeah, my mom's gonna teach me how to make a pumpkin pie. Okay, so I think it's still night, so I'm gonna check to see if Gray is here. Yeah, Gray is still here. So what we need to do is, well, first of all, I'm gonna talk to him about stuff.
Yeah, what?
What do you think of Ellie?
What'd you say all these questions were for again?
I'm gathering information for a potential new owner.
Your questions say different. Say you're lying.
Okay, you got me.
Great, don't care. Keep the question count low and we'll get along.
Yeah, Gray is pretty smart. He's big brain, and that's why all of his hair is gone. His hair could not be handled by his massive brain.
Who was here the night of the murder?
I was.
Who else?
Ellie, and...
And who?
Computers say someone, but the cameras say no one else. Nico walks in that door alone every time I watch the tape.
How many times have you watched the footage?
Don't know. Lots.
Why?
It's my job.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure when you work security, you watch a lot of security tapes and you have to watch them over and over again.
You mentioned rewatching the video. Do you think something is hidden there?
Not hidden. Missing.
What's missing?
It's not a what, it's a who.
I don't understand. Who are you looking for?
Nico's killer.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. That's what I'm doing too. But don't tell anyone I said that. I'm kind of undercover here, Gray.
I'd better get going.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops, I didn't mean to end the conversation.
What else now?
Jesus, Gray, chill out. Gray needs to eat a fucking Snickers and unwedgie himself.
Did Nico's work put him in any danger?
Yes. Energy is power. Ultimate power.
Why would that put him in danger?
People who want power will not hesitate to get what they want.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, see, Gray is super smart. Yeah, I don't know what these things are for. It's so dumb. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to have to get rid of Gray, so I think I have to set this off. Okay, so now that gets rid of Gray, so now we can snoop around in his computer area. Yeah, I need to put a blank card in here. And then I need to, WG. Charges remaining. Okay. Oh, I think that's probably how I get into his computer. Okay, so, yeah, I remember this puzzle. Okay. We have to basically turn all of the buttons green by clicking on the blue buttons. Whoops. Okay, so I have a limited amount of charges. Got it. I don't know if there's a time limit for Gray coming back. I genuinely don't know. Nope. Okay. Power on Gray's computer. I need a hint. Try to get the biggest chain reaction possible. Okay, so... Okay, how do I do that? Okay, I'm gonna reset it. Okay, this could take me a while. Never mind. Never mind. I just never freaking mind.
I need to get all of the numbers shown clockwise on the wheel using their binary code.
Okay. I feel like this one is actually going to be the death of me. Okay. Figure out the password.
Check.
Okay, I need a hint. Look around the security office for a clue.
Can't leave the card behind.
Okay, look around the office for... Okay, Alright. Okay, I need another hint. His whiteboard mentions unlocking all the binary numbers. Look outside of his office for something that shows binary numbers. Okay. I'm just gonna go check. Yeah, it's not that. What has binary numbers around here? Okay. Start red, blue, blue, blue. Okay. Red, blue, blue, blue. Yeah, well, you do still have the food then. It's just in your belly. Okay, so red, blue, blue, blue. Red, red. Blue. No. No, no, you weren't gone forever. There we go. Yeah, okay. There we go. Key cards. Security. Okay, I need to type in the video that that Mason's desk mentioned. Okay. Okay, the video file. Yeah, but like, what was the video file called? I don't remember. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to didn't mean to go back there. Key cards. Oh, there's a password. And the music's getting really
Can't leave the
dramatic
card behind.
all of a sudden. Okay. G. I think. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, there's a V and an F there. I didn't.
Get out of there!
Shit. Okay, I goofed. Sorry, I didn't realize there was a time limit. You have made a fatal error. Try again? Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna pause this for a second. I didn't realize there was a time limit for how long Gray was gone. I need to go get some chapstick. I'll be right back.
Did that. Did that.
Yeah, hang on a second. My hands are cold. Y 510 258. Looks like that's Nico. And yeah, Gray.
Just Nico.
Yeah, Gray is right. Observations. Okay.
Get out of there!
So fucking scary, man. I severely dislike. Yeah.
Get out of there!
Jesus. Yeah, okay. Let's try to do this faster now that I know that there's a time limit. Okay. Security. Okay. Okay, what's the observations? H L L W 510 257. Hey, it's Ryan. She's going into the lab. She just goes in without a key card.
She's bypassing the security system. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Okay. I don't want to get caught by Gray again, so I'm just gonna get out of here and, I'm gonna go talk to Ryan about that. I need a break from Gray's office. Alright. Okay, yeah, no, not there. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Ryan's in during the day. So I'm gonna go down and set the alarm so that way I can Okay, that's the security office.
Who's there? Hello?
Okay, that was creepy.
Who's that?
Okay, so while I'm up, I'm going to call Deirdre, or wait, no. I want to call Frank and Joe Hardy. I like Frank and Joe.
Nancy, Frank was just talking about you.
Oh yeah? Is that so?
Just recounting the time. So how are you? How's Colorado?
Science-y.
Awesome. Not bad.
I want to catch you up on the case.
Give us the deets. Joe, there's already a word that means what you're trying to say. Frank, it's a language, not a museum. Tear down the velvet rope standing in the way of your word imagination. Joe. Sorry, Nancy. Please go ahead.
I was called in to solve a cold case murder.
Whoa, a murder! I am flabber worried. Isn't that a little on the dangerous side?
It might be.
I wish we could be there to help.
Where are you?
We're on a submarine. Well, currently it's a boat, but intermittently it's a submarine.
What are you doing on a submarine?
It's sort of a long story, and we're still putting the pieces together. Not gonna lie, Nancy, it's some pretty sweet stuff. Crime syndicates, pirate treasure, and there's some talk of pirate ghosts, but no confirmations as of yet. But fingers crossed. More importantly, tell us about you.
Okay, here's the full scoop. Victor, the lab owner, called me in to help solve a cold case.
Why did he call you? Isn't this a job for the police?
Well, that's the thing. The police hit a dead end, and Nico, the researcher who was killed, all of his papers were put into evidence.
And they stay in evidence until the case is closed, right?
Exactly.
What makes the papers so important?
Apparently, Nico was very close to making his research public. The research was supposedly going to revolutionize the way power is created and delivered in this country. Well, the world, really. Victor wants the papers released before anyone else connects the dots.
If it's such a big deal, how come he didn't go to some big private eye or something? Joe, probably because Nancy's got a very well-deserved reputation of being the best there is. I'm sorry, Nancy. I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah,
it just
pretty much.
seems like a really big job.
I thought the same thing, trust me. But he thinks because of my age, no one will suspect I'm undercover. I hope he's right.
Oh, undercover. That makes sense. Cool. Keep us up to date. We'll do everything we can to help.
Thank you.
Deirdre's decided to help me out.
What's in it for her?
A passing grade?
Oh, lucky. I wonder who her teacher is. I foiled 3 art heists, and did that help my art history grade? No. No, it did not. Rescue a stolen Vermeer, yet you still get a C.
Oh, Joe.
I just saw a really cool Tesla coil demo.
You just said the one thing that could make me wish I wasn't on a submarine. I agree. I've always wanted to see one up close.
It was really impressive. They're definitely on the dangerous side.
Not really. Well, they can be if they're wired up wrong, but overall they're pretty safe.
Do you know much about Tesla coils?
Are you kidding? I'm the biggest Nikola Tesla fan in the world. I think. It might be a tie. I'll allow that.
Right. I didn't think that the Hardy Boys would be science fans.
I didn't know you two were Tesla fans.
Tesla was like a real-life wizard. Well, his contributions to the scientific community are the most boring things to talk about when it comes to Tesla, Frank. He carried around an earthquake machine and built death rays. That stuff is probably blown out of proportion. I will not have you in boring Tesla, Frank. He was one of the few scientists who truly valued crazy giant lightning storms. When he was bored, he and Mark Twain would take turns electrocuting themselves. I mean, come on! The flashy stuff is cool, Joe, but what really impresses me is how all of these seemingly crazy things he dreamed up are now being proven to be actually possible.
Like wireless energy.
Yeah, and harvesting energy from space and the Earth itself. Wait, is that what Nico was working on?
I don't know all of the details exactly, but it seems like it.
Amazing!
Yeah, seems like that's probably why the FBI confiscated Tesla's work, because like I said, they probably didn't like that he figured out something that they didn't figure out first.
I met Ellie.
The verdict?
She's nice, a little quiet.
Isn't that what the neighbors always say on the news after someone goes berserk? She seems so quiet. Says the loudest person I've ever met. Sometimes people are just quiet.
That's true. It's true, yeah.
I met Mason.
What's Mason like?
Cold and detached.
That's a reassuring pair of personality traits. He sounds a little textbook. See if you can get a reaction out of him somehow.
You can get a reaction out of him by messing with his office supplies.
I met Ryan.
So, what's his story?
Her.
Okay, hang on. Adjusting mental image, removing mustache, change haircut and shoes, done. Wait, adding hat. Okay, done for real. So what's her story?
She's the one who made the part that malfunctioned and killed Nico.
That's serious. But if she wasn't arrested, there must be some doubt.
Some, but Victor really thinks she might be the one.
Does she seem like a cold-blooded killer?
No.
Then keep a close eye on her. Don't forget, your safety is more important than solving the case.
I met Gray.
What's his story?
He's a little intimidating.
You're not the type to be intimidated, so that must really be saying something.
Yeah, Gray is very grumpy and mad.
I met the whole crew.
Now the work begins. There are some intelligence guys here who owe us a favor. We'll see if anyone's got a pass they're hiding.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, so now that it's morning, I am going to go speak to Ryan. Oops, not that way. Sorry, I'm not really getting a lot of progress done. My hands are kind of freezing and it's making it hard for me to concentrate and focus. Also, I'm a little discouraged from programming that card after getting repeatedly caught by Gray. Jesus.
What's happening? Are you okay?
I'll never be okay again!
What is that thing?
An abomination of technology. It's some creepy robotic cat that someone, I suspect Mason, is tormenting me by leaving all of its awful parts everywhere.
I've seen one of those before. If I find all of the pieces, I bet I could put it together.
As long as you promise to throw it into a fiery volcano once it's completed. That thing is the undisputed mayor of Nightmare Town.
Okay. Yeah, so the robot cat thing is a side quest. It's not required to beat the game, but you can still do it for fun if you want.
Who do you think killed Nico?
A little part of me thinks it's Gray.
Why?
I'm a little scared of him.
Any reason in particular?
Oh, you know. His voice, and general demeanor, and his face, and pretty much everything else about him.
Yeah,
Those two had a strange relationship. They fought constantly, not sure why.
Yeah, and also he likes to come into the office when you're snooping. How dare he get mad at me for snooping in his office? The nerve of some people.
The part that was responsible for Nico's death is missing. Do you know where it went?
No.
Are you sure? You sound like you're not telling me something.
I destroyed it. It's gone.
Why destroy it?
Because I made it! You know what? I need you to leave me alone right now. Go, please.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, Ryan.
What do you want?
You snuck in without logging in the day before the murder. Why?
I lost my key. It happens.
Isn't this place extremely well secured?
The labs are. Building... I have my tricks. And no, I'm not sharing.
I'd better get going.
Later.
Yeah, so, the robot cat parts are kind of, they're kind of scattered all throughout the game. Okay, I, have not created a save file yet, so I'm going to put today's date on it. It's the, whoopsies. It's the 22nd, and then 23. Okay. Save. Alright, tasks.
That's done.
Yep.
Haven't done that. That's done.
Yep.
Check. That's done. Haven't done that.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I am going to call Deirdre, because she probably figured it out. Yeah, well, considering that I'm undercover, I can't exactly get a search warrant. You do not currently have any messages. Okay. Let's call Deirdre. Let's see what she's got going on.
Hey there, Nancy Drew.
Ryan's been sneaking into the facility. I think she might be trying to avoid ending up in the security logs.
Just spitballing here. But do you think you could take her in a fair fight?
What
All
kind
right,
of
good
question
night,
is
K-Form.
that?
The kind of question you ask someone who is kicking it with killers.
You seem pretty certain she's guilty.
The first thing you learn in criminology is that most cases are easy. The person who looks guilty usually is.
Not always, no. In a, usually in a... Okay, what was that? Usually in a mystery, it's never the most obvious person.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright. I kind of want to look around to see if I can find any parts to the robot cat. I think there's
What
one...
are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Mason. Looks like Mason's in.
Yes?
Did you see? I beat your high score.
Yes. If fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu compels me to take you down. Prepare yourself, opponent.
Yeah, well, you still have one good, you still have one high score over me, Mason.
Can you tell me a little bit about Gray?
He always gives me an industrial-sized portion of the creeps. The only person who ever liked Gray was Nico, and I think he just liked keeping Gray around to scare everyone away from his work.
Did he try to scare you away from Nico's work?
No, he tried to scare me away from my own work.
What does that mean?
He was Nico's heavy. I figured he'd leave once the police gave the all clear. Trust me, if he's still here, he's up to something. Your boss would be smart to get rid of him.
Well, it seems like Gray just scares everyone.
Who do you see on an average day?
Just me. Sometimes Ryan. You ask a lot of questions. Ever thought of being a scientist?
Sometimes.
Good answer. The world needs more people with questions, and fewer people who are sure they have the answers.
Yeah, that's an interesting way of saying it, but in a way he's kind of right. Like, if you're too arrogant and you think you have all the answers, then, like, you're not gonna learn anything. But if you ask more questions, then you're going to learn more than you would by just assuming you have all the answers.
What was Nico working on before he died?
There wasn't a name for it yet, officially. It was basically wireless energy transfer. That was helpful for you. So how about you tell me something about your boss?
I'm sorry, I can't. Confidential. What are you doing?
I want you to tell me what you know, but I can't tell if you're a pushover or not.
Not.
Ah, efficiency. One of the rare graces of a post-manner society.
Yeah, Nancy is very well-mannered, but she is not a pushover.
Do you like Ryan?
Let me save you some time. I don't like anyone.
That can't be true.
Observe, and I'll demonstrate.
Thumbs down.
Other people.
Yeah, sounds about right. That sounds about right for Mason.
Have you been tormenting Ryan with a robot cat?
I'd never do something that hilarious and definitely deserved. Never. Not ever.
Don't you think you should maybe stop? She seems to hate it.
No, I will not stop. I asked her nicely to build it for me.
All right,
I even
good
offered
night,
to pay her
Sir
for her
Simeon.
time. She's the one who hid it, so I don't even feel a little bad.
What do you think of Ellie?
She hates me so much that she switched to the night shift. Come to think of it, she hates me so much I should actually feel a sense of accomplishment, which I now do. There it is.
You're
What
such a
did you
jerk,
do
Mason.
that she dislikes you so much?
Why do you assume it was me?
You never know if you don't ask.
Don't accuse, you mean. And honestly, I've got no clue.
Yeah, well, Ellie did say that in her eyes, Mason doesn't seem human.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna probably save up my game and hit the hay as well. I've got to get up kind of early tomorrow. Even on my days off, I have to get up early. Alright, let's see. Alright, I saved it, and now I am going to call it a night. I already saved, thanks.